speak, here we go. Astralis will be on the offensive. The desk showed how dangerous they can be on this T side, and they've got the grenades again. Glaive and Zypex have nasty plans in mind for Navi, who have 4 players of Kevlar. Zywoo has a kit if necessary, and Astralis will try to make it so.
Yeah, looking like they just want to go straight outside, down secret. Electronic will spot it though, which Astralis likely know that that will be the case. They don't care. They're just going to keep barreling down as quickly as they can into that lower bomb site. Flamey awaits Simple in position as well. Astralis, they know they are expected. They know that Navi have rotated lower. Will they try to play them for fools, or will they just still try to use that firepower and make it work regardless? Flamey plays around the smoke, pops one, more to be had here as he tries to get it Glaive. I don't know how Astralis can get this bomb down right now. Navi players everywhere, another one coming in here. This is looking way too easy for Navi so far, just Dupree alone.
3 kills for Flamey, looking like he's invisible at the moment, but not anymore. Dupree's done something, but not enough. Navi got off to it. You could argue that Electronic is better equipped. Now this is a full investment from Astralis. They've left no money for AWPs. Everybody's in to try and get this one. Well, that was a close one. Device down to 1 HP. Here's Dupree taken out on top of the roof. Nuke more awkward now outside than it used to be. Electronic still has a secret position, which means that Navi can focus on A. Although Simple's now been picked off, but he's not always the most dangerous person on Navi. You have Electronic as well. Very dangerous indeed. Oh my! Okay, maybe there's a plant in. It's 3-on-3. This could get dangerous for Navi.
Yeah, Zypex looking quite savage so far with that Deagle, very fast. And now Zeus asking some questions in the lower bomb side. We'll spot one, and there's the bomb as well. Down on the floor, 30 seconds to go. Zypex holds the angle. Looking to be a turret, but Device, he has to go get the bomb. 1 HP, not good enough. Zypex still doing more damage though, caught out in the open. Deagle comes back out in time. Still has some bullets to throw at Zeus, but Zeus will get it.
Those expensive $600 incendiaries. Plenty to spend money on for the next run for Navi if Astralis give them the time to burn.
Yeah, it's a really good point, especially, as mentioned, both these teams just do damage in every single round, and it can be the difference between a rifle now or later on. It does seem like things will be cleaned up, and they actually get a kill out of these Glocks. Oh, okay, there comes another one. Now Glaive will pick up the bomb again, down lower. Surely, oh, I think he's just missed the bomb. Maybe there could have been a chance at a very quick plant, but he will be denied. All these AKs, he has the MP9. They're going to line up potentially. No, there comes a very nice peek from Device. Expectant, cognizant, and Astralis will move forwards down to that lower bomb site.
Ramp is in the control of the CTs, and Control is in control. That room there is referred to as Control, but Flamey gets taken out of there. Molotov on the more important side. It's a cheeky peek from Glaive. He's blind, but he will manage to escape, and oh dear, Dupree will ring the bell of Simple. And that leaves only 2 Navi players left, and now you start to wonder already about the economy for the Navi side. The first buy round for Astralis, they've not lost a single player.
Yes, that is very troublesome. Can Edward hold on to his M4? And will we be seeing any AWPs here from Navi? Might be a while. We'll have to wait and see and how much money they have in the next round. I don't think they have enough with this loss bonus. So that's a worrying sign straight away. And that goes to show, just as you mentioned.
Simple was in the ramp area, or the B area. As you can see, he's moved back to a more passive position, so he can retreat without getting trade fragged. You can see 4 Astralis players moving together. If you're wondering why, they're trying to use the numbers game to abuse the CTs, who'll have to defend with less numbers, but so far so good for the CTs. 2 kills, Electronic and Simple, of course. Dupree down low, but there's 2K for him. Now what do they do? 25 seconds on the clock. Where are the rest of the CTs? Where is it safe to plant the bomb?
Flamey long range with the UMP. It's not exactly ideal. He does have a teammate to come in to support him in Electronic with the M4, but very limited utility here. Some strong angles held by Astralis post-plant. Again, there is some time here to work something, but it's going to be very difficult. Edward will make his way in on the flank, looking to see if he can somehow get something done as he moves forwards. It might be his play that can set his team forwards, or perhaps Electronic causing a distraction. Edward, perfect, gets to flank off. Now just Device in a 1 versus 2. He can't do it, but Edward can. And Navi shut down Astralis after just losing the round.
Is there time to defuse the bomb though? Because he doesn't have a kit. It's going to be a close one. I'm not sure if he's got it. Oh no!
Oh, so close!
We've got a fast play into the squeaky door position. It's been blown off, but Zywoo still has the high ground for now. But Zypex will catch him off guard. More CTs in the A site though, but the trades go the way of Astralis. 2 players left, Simple dropping the bomb for now, and now it's 1 versus 3. He can't peek this forever. He's got to find something and get away. Oh, he's going for the no-scope, but that will be a nice spread of that Molotov, and it will force him back.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like there could be too much for Simple to accomplish here. He has to start considering, do I just save this up into the next round and maybe try and do something different? Try to reset it with the AWP, and it might just be the case here as he holds the ramp position. And you can see that NaVi even had a good setup to defend that upper bomb site. The only thing that was open was main, and Astralis had such a fast timing. And then he started with that first kill on Zeus on the hut position, and then the defense started to topple. So very well selected rounds chosen by Astralis. But again, Simple is always the X factor, James, and he has an AWP still.
He has, but he's had an AWP for more than one round now, I think, and hasn't really helped them much. Has to be said, they won the pistol. Beyond that, it's essentially a 3-0 scoreline for Astralis. Right corner, that is a balcony the CTs could stand on, but the smoke obscures the vision, also from the garage, which is opposite Edward, and other places. So, but you never know, with these smokes down, unless you have a CT on these stairs, you don't know if people have gone down or not. So it's really hard to try and position your team, if you are NaVi right now, in the right places to deal with what might be happening. If you want to go for that information, it's a risk as well. As you can see, they've only got pistols. Edward looking for a headshot, but he will be the recipient. And now it's a case of try to save the AWP. This is a round which NaVi are probably not going to win. And at this point, it might not be worth trying to save the weapon, but Simple's on the ramp, and he's still looking into the B bomb site.
Yeah, maybe he can get a cheeky kill, maybe. Someone will overextend, and Simple can snap them up. But Astralis is one of the most disciplined teams. Oh, Zeus, he's been spotted out. Oh, hello, maybe not. But still, Zipex gets the kill, and everything will be fine there for the Danes as they go back to the upper bomb site and get the plants in order. And Simple, once again, as you say, just sort of playing, well, just battle royale here, just trying to survive against the onslaught. And once again, looks like he will save the AWP. And this next round, they're going to have to make it count. His teammates will have a full buy. It will be, I think, the first full-on buy we're going to see from NaVi, in fact.
The loss bonus will be 2,900. They are quickly heading towards max loss bonus, which is 3,400. But all the money in the world may not save them from Astralis the way things are looking at the moment.
Oh, will they spot him? My goodness. Oh, they're everywhere, and that's it. Shot straight in the side of the head. Simple's AWP is gone in the most important round, James.
Very efficient from Astralis.
Very difficult to hold a fast rush without counter utility, and Glaive will make a quick move here towards the ramp, start to suggest some pressure, some presence. And then he backs away again. NaVi still not sure exactly what's going on right now, but here come the grenades, and Astralis, they have no more time. They've got to commit with this and push forwards, and Device opens things up with the first frag. Edward up high on the rafters. My God, Glaive, that's fantastic. Zeus, can he be better? That's one down, more to go as he tries to swing around the side. He's successful, but 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Can Zeus do this? Can he survive? No, Dupree. Absolutely. These players lurking all over the place with these pistols. A couple headshots and the round swings. Perhaps Edward can have a better time of it in this round, being the solitary deagle. That one-shot kill potential at any range as strong as Zipex with the transfer. Ooh. That is fancy stuff there from the man as he falls back to safety.
So again, where Zipex was standing there is a good position if you're on an anti-eco, because if you get pushed from the door, from the hut, from the squeaky area, you can enable yourself to have a 1 versus 1, and you can easily retreat if you need to and have more 1 versus 1s or otherwise. So you don't want to go too deep on your own if you're the only person in that area and most of your team are focusing on the outside. Edward now alone trying to hold on to an AK. He's got 2 kills in this round, but again, it's not really amounting to much here for NaVi. Beyond the pistol, we're looking at 0-6 in favor of Astralis. And that does not NaVi are terrified of going there ever, because we're seeing it repeatedly now. So that may condition them to almost have like a weaker approach to the squeaky door position, which may pay off later on. Electronic is on fire, and now he is barbecued by the gun of Glaive. The AK runs hot. Simple moving away from the outside area. So this is a lot of map control which has been taken by Astralis, and it has the effect of denying information for NaVi unless they want to take a risk and look towards the balcony. Otherwise, it is complete guesswork, and you can see from their positions they don't know what's going on. But Zeus is looking for information. If he holds here and these players move through at the right time, you might see something. Trying to double pick out of CTs, edging forward is Zipex. Now Magix has to back off. He's in a 1 versus 1, but he's carrying the bomb. He cannot afford to take this duel and lose.
Yeah, and there's not much time left, and holding lobby as a CTs is a very aggressive maneuver, and it can really cause problems for the T side because you get so much information. And as you mentioned, that bomb is, oh dear, hello, didn't expect that one, Edwards. Straight through radio room. It's Glaive as Astralis make the move, the decision to go towards the upper bomb site, and it was a great call, as we can see. They are flooding in there, and it doesn't look like NaVi are really in position to do anything here. They have just been completely outplayed in this round, and Device will make it worse, as once again it is in this level of play. Astralis may never expect this. We'll have to see. Magisk who goes first. Oh, very nice there, on point on the transfer. Up to Hut, another head rolling on the ground thanks to Magisk as more players come into that upper bomb site. But it looks like the reinforcements is going to stop that push for Astralis, and they're going to have to reconsider things. But in a 4 versus 2, they are happy to now just change the pace.
Again, you see all the rounds prior where Astralis put grenades to that position to try and deter someone from going there. NaVi picked the right timing, but still get shot in the face. And getting shot in the face is a problem in Counter-Strike. And now we have Astralis in a 4 versus 2 with yet another bomb plant. We see nothing but success, and Glaive is leading by example, 13 for 7 at the moment, top fragging on the server. And of course, he is the in-game leader. Even taking a buy round away from Astralis on Nuke. The answer's been no so far. Will it be this that makes a difference? It is, again, just abusing the man advantage. Even if he shoots one of them, which he won't, there are so many more to trade the frag. Taken out immediately. How many does he see on the death cam? What is the response? Electronic caught out of position. And again, it's a landslide so far for Astralis. Edward desperately trying to shoot through a smoke, nothing doing. Is it safe territory again?
Yeah, that, oh my goodness. That 1-2 punch there from Astralis. As you say, so out of position, just caught so off guard by the pace. What a beautiful selection of round once again from Astralis. They are just making all the right calls right now. And would you expect anything less, especially on Nuke from them? And it's hard to watch when you want to see that double AWP setup be the difference for NaVi, but you're going to have to rethink that perhaps.
Are we looking at 12-3 in this half?
It's
time to ask the question.
Yeah, it's going that way for sure. Just a few more rounds and Astralis will be there. NaVi, will they throw in some aggression? That's another hard adjustment to make against Astralis, because they're always looking for that aggressive move. They're always looking for that in a way.
Kind of exchange, but Astralis are harassing multiple parts of the map at the same time. They've crept into the ramp position as well, as you can see. Instantly. You can't look for information. It's like they're forcing NaVi to guess the entire round. If you peek, these AKs are too strong. You're going to get shot in the face.
Oh, speaking of which, Simple strikes from the grass like the snake unseen with the AWP. He can't adjust in time. It's dupreeh who makes the kill, and now Astralis once again punch it hole through the defense. Edward with the spray, but he is going to be taken away, and that looks like it could be it, because Electronic, he's 1v3. How can he do this? Oh my goodness, Electronic! One more to go though, bomb planted. He will quickly apply the pressure, tapping on that one as he moves forward through the door, trying to guess. But it's going to be made very difficult. He's up against Device, and he's going for the hold. My God, Electronic! That's the play NaVi needed to get back in. That's the kind of brilliance you want. And he waits outside. Oh, there's one, and maybe a second falling into the spray, but he can't make it work for the second. But just enough distraction for Edward to have a go of it. But how has Magisk done it once again? Ready for anything. Simple now with the AWP, looking into the yard, trying to spot out Magisk. He's been such a problem, and they can't find him.
2-on-2, plenty of time for Astralis. Moving towards the B bomb site. What's the rotation like for the CTs? Flamey is on A for the time being. It's Simple. He's in the lobby area, so they are out of position at the moment. Charging into the vent position, which means Astralis will hear where they are. They know roughly where NaVi are coming from, so they're going to have really good post-plant positions. Device and dupreeh. Simple's reload will concede his position yet further. Now, where are the Ts? It's a guessing game. We've got a Molotov in the smoke, NaVi. May not help them too much. We've got one T going towards control. It's a great headshot from Device, and that leaves Flamey alone. A smoke on the bomb, a flashbang, a desperation. He doesn't even have a kit. Nothing doing for NaVi. Was avoiding the area for a while. And now he's gone. It's not really working for him, is it? Device popping some windows. Maybe trying to obscure some sound, or suggest that players could quietly get to hell underneath the ladder position. So it's anti-eco territory for Astralis at this point. 4 more to find.
And you do indeed have to take it carefully. The Eagles, once again, you really can't understate how dangerous they can be if care is not taken. And dupreeh is moving into a very strong position. If he can get hold of it, the Rafters then opens up the entire upper bomb site for his team. And here he comes, unbeknownst to NaVi, and there it is. Cleans up that upper bomb site. Symple comes into play with the Deagle. Can't get the connections he wants. Denied by Xyp9x, but meanwhile, Electronics back at it again. A third from him, a 1v2 for the ace. Can you believe it? But finally...
All Kevlar for Astralis, trying to absorb these bullets. Will it be a fast play into away, perhaps, from the tecks? They're getting into lobby at the very least. And it seems like grenades are being lined up on the roof. We have the door blown off early on, and glaive will take it in the face from Symple.
Very good start there for NaVi, and straight down the vent indeed. Looking to outmaneuver Astralis. It would be a good change for them, and they're all going to dart down there. Astralis can't know how many players, but Xyp9x is about to spot it out, as you'll now know they're planting on that lower bomb site, calling for reinforcements. Can't connect those long-range shots. Still a man advantage here for NaVi as device goes in. Oh, it's so scary though.
Oh, they're lining up for a double peek here. The tecks, well, it might be a quadruple peek. They're all here. The trades are massive for NaVi, and they look really damn good to win this pistol again. There is no diffuse kit in this round. Xyp9x needs to get a lot done, and the tecks are all over the place. How does he even find all of them? There's a crossfire on the side, and Edward will be enough. There is a pistol. Somebody just moving up some stairs very quickly, just like that. Speak of the devil, they've got it right here. dupreeh cleaning up. He is bleaching the floor. 3 NaVi players left, and what do you do now? There's one gun on the floor. 2 guns on the floor, in fact, but they continue to get some frags. Xyp9x now is his turn with a CZ, although they may try to drain his bullets, but again, he's baiting. Glaive comes out from nowhere, and there are 2 NaVi players left. There's the bomb lost as well. Still, no weapons picked up yet for Astralis, but Flamey has a lot to do, and he won't do it. Astralis are devastated. It's a grenade, and Zywoo will take a small chunk of damage. Glaive moving up the stairs now of the secret position, but Flamey is waiting for him. When does he choose to peek? Will there be a flashbang from his teammates? We've got people advancing their position. Device may have to fall back. Symple going for it. He'll get shot in the face though. But the tecks have the numbers advantage, and finally they'll get some kills. 4 on 2 for NaVi. Can they force right back?
Turning the tables. NaVi, can they close it though? dupreeh out in the open with the Galil. It will not work out for him. Zeus will take him out, and now with Magisk as the last man standing with the UMP, it will be tough. The element surprise is key, and well, that's been given away. Picks up the Galil though, and he will rotate, or at least suggest a rotation. But down, the impact could be enormous because NaVi won't have time to check for everything. It's going to be chaos moving into this lower site. There is less than 20 seconds going into the plant on the lower bomb site. Electronic gets a quick double, but Xyp9x is positioned to try to stop the plant. That's all he has to do. Stop the plant. Edward takes him down. 8 seconds to plant the bomb. Can they stop it? 5 seconds. Is that bomb going to go down in time? Oh, I don't know if there's time here to plant the bomb. Oh, no!
Oh. Anyway, we've got just shy of a minute for NaVi to walk into the Gatling gun. That is Xyp9x, and again, it's a bait setup, but device does not hit the mark this time.
And we can't stick around for too long. You can see Symple almost had device in his clutches. Xyp9x though with another off angle, indeed just falling back, spotted, forced out into position. Trade is had. 35 seconds to plant the bomb, and the auto shotgun now comes into play as NaVi desperately and quickly try to get themselves on that bomb, but dupreeh opens the door. That's all he has to do, and now there's a huge threat and presence in the control room side of the lower bomb site. Zeus goes looking for it, but how much time is dupreeh killing here?
Opening the door just to try and delay the plant, but there is cover. dupreeh got to go around the corner now, jumping because he knows he's close to the shotgun. He has advantages. There we go, black. 2 more T's to find. Man advantage for Astralis. They don't have a kit on the players who are alive at the moment. Perhaps there is one on the floor. An AK is being collected by dupreeh, a Molotov. Symple may have to do a lot here. NaVi have almost abandoned the site. Edward looking towards control. The other side, you can do a lot more from that side, which is currently on fire. That bomb is so far ticked at the moment. They're going for a 10-second defuse now. Oh, and there it is. The cover is enough. Symple was compromised. And Astralis they're going to steal, another round. 14-6.
As they try to make this work with the AKs, limited utility. And looks like Astralis are ready.
There is a smoke drop by dupreeh. They need to go through that. Glaive outside, still leading by example. 17 kills now, along with dupreeh. Plenty of players seen around the hut. And again, just so dominant from Astralis. Look at the desperation there. Zeus just bouncing through, but this is not Super Mario Brothers. And Simple will be left on his own, 1 versus 4. Does he think about the championship slipping away from him? Again, this is the pick of Astralis, so they may expect to win this in 3. So this may not be mentally too defeating for them if this is to continue like this until Astralis win the map.
Definitely, I think, you know, Overpass is such a home territory for them. They're so very strong there, Navi, that they can get a very strong reset into that one. But this is the hardest way for sure for them to start against Astralis on a nuke, and there it is. Map points for Astralis, 15 for them, 6 for Navi. And Navi's money absolutely sucks. Position that he can just back away safely if he gets flashed. So we'll have to see if this one works out. Will there be a flash on his angle? Device now edging forwards. Electronic. He has been stellar so far for Navi. Can he make it work? Oh, it's a miss from Device, but Electronic is still alive. There goes the grenade to delay them. But Astralis, they know exactly where the T's are at the moment.
Still so scary to try and punish Device, because how many times have you seen one CT holding an angle, takes a shot, kills or otherwise, falls back, and you chase after him, you run straight into another one and gets a free kill. You just don't know. And here he is again. Grenades to follow up as well. 2 players left now between Astralis and the first map, and there goes Simple as well. 3 kills for Device, and Edward can't do anything about it either. That is very firmly taken by Astralis. 1-0 now in this series. Find out. Edward and Zywoo picking up grenades for the T side. All Kevlar for Astralis. A confident start for the CTs, Dan.
Yes, absolutely. They want to fight. It's not going to go down to a bomb plant. That's what a buy like this can often suggest. And they'll go forward into the connector position where you can often get a fast peek. And Flamey's waiting for it. No connections there, but oh my goodness, there's some support from Glaive. You can see Astralis playing 2-man teams there between Short B and Connector, and they come out with a 5v4 and they go all the way passive. They're happy with that.
Yeah, and on Overpass, CTs will often start in aggressive positions and fall back, and it takes a while to clear out all these areas. And again, it looks like dupreeh might be playing a bait with Device. Well, he can choose to peek as well. You'll do that. Short exchange, but nothing doing just yet. Navi still a man down. Simple and Flamey have P250, so they can go for the long-range engagements as well. If you've got a Glock, you've got about half the distance for a 1-shot to the head and a pistol round. So you'll be looking for closer quarter engagements.
Just as you mentioned, a lot of timing burned here, but dupreeh goes for a information play. He's going to find one Navi player, but how much does that tell him? It's not the whole picture just yet for Astralis, but they don't need it. They have the man advantage and make that 2. dupreeh very quick there onto Edward as it becomes a 5v3. Perhaps Navi, their hand will be forced here. They have to make something happen. Simple with that P250. It's a very good gun, but he gets double peaked, and it's Astralis absolutely ruining Navi here. Headshots abound, and just Zeus is left. Oh dear. Zeus gets 1. P250 in action.
Edward would always have a jump peek. Never punished. Doesn't do it anymore, though. But it's always good to have somebody looking for habits, as Zonic might do for Astralis. dupreeh now holding on to this long position. And again, this is round 2. We've only seen 1 frag for Navi. They need to get more out of this round.
Yeah, it would definitely be nice. Start to whittle away the economy of Astralis as it grows. And Simple, of course, always dangerous, but there goes the bomb at the feet of dupreeh as Simple has been spotted now and still looking for that kill. And look how hard it is, how difficult Astralis are making it for Simple to have any peaks that are favorable. Quick flick comes in for the frag.
But number 3, Device may ask.
Absolutely, but dupreeh, he's not having too much of an issue. Does take a lot of damage, but gets the frag, and that's what's important. Falls back. Oh, the flash timing there. Magis finishes it off. Electronics down, and that's what the AK out of play, and that tells Astralis everything they need to know. They're so proactive here.
The first 2 frags they got were the Galil and the AK with SMGs. They're having a whale of a time, Astralis. Finally, though, a pistol will do something. Xyp9x taken out for the second time. But again, he was in a very aggressive position. Don't expect to see an Astralis player there. Magis moonwalking out of the tunnel earlier on. And now they're starting to fight back, Navi. Do Astralis have an idea as to where the bomb might be? That's a question.
And that's a very interesting Molotov. That's really going to suggest that there may be a push on Monster. You can see Magisk has a very good position to just delay if there is a push, but he doesn't have a position to get information to confirm if they are pushing Monster. So right now, Astralis don't have any idea as to what's going on. And Navi have made a real round of this, and they've all got rifles now, which is a very welcome change for them as they start to encroach closer onto that A-bomb site. And it needs to go their way here. dupreeh with 11 HP. The man to stop it, perhaps.
They're running out of time. Also, this toilet sign, look for that to be covered in spray later on to make it harder for tecks to line up their grenades. But 19 seconds, the time is running low for Navi. Indeed, they have position, or they had position, but Magisk keeps getting fragged. He keeps out-dueling with that lowly SMG, and he won't go down. He refuses to go down. 9 seconds now. Symple has given himself a chance, but he's planting on the wrong side, surely. Indeed, he every edge has big value. That's why we're running the clock down. And as you can see, Astralis with almost nothing left in terms of grenades to throw, but they've got plenty of guns. So we won't see the bonus money for Navi in having planted the bomb. But at the very least, in a round where a frag was unlikely, they've made Astralis use almost all of their grenades.
Yeah, and that's like $1,200 or so for each player, so it is pretty valuable. And with always having the chance at getting some headshots in there as well. Certainly a well-played round, although they didn't get the kills.
Right.
I love how active Astralis have been. They've used a lot of flashbangs to get information, and here comes dupreeh. Another information play. He's going to find out a lot. That's a beautiful flash. dupreeh absolutely blind and now dead as well. Navi make their presence known as they start to trigger the push onto the A-bomb site, forcing Device back with the utility, smoking off CT to prevent the rotation, but Glaive, he snuck his way forwards. Can he delay the push as he tosses in some grenades? He is isolated. He is so alone right now, trying to play this corner of the truck. Zeus doing more damage as Device gets in there, and there goes Glaive. What else can Device do? Well, not very much. Up to Magisk now.
All the damage he can do. Oh, is it going to be a Kobe? Oh, it's close enough. 8 HP, but can he follow up? No more damaging grenades.
Some pop flashes for Edward previously, but he is alone, and there is a huge blind spot. I wonder if Device will check it in time. We'll have to see if Navi will push all the way up. There's smokes on the bomb site now, all over the place here, and they start to know. Edward spots Device. 2 players now turn towards him as Device has to fend off the main push coming in from Toilets. Edward just has to delay. Oh, that's beautiful there. Baiting Glaive into his spray, takes him down as Symple now forces his way into the site, but Device still alive, but no problem for Electronic. Magisk is in town though, but not for very long. Zipx goes down as well, and that was beautiful. They play, and what an important moment for it again, as you say. We're on the pistols for Astralis, and Symple will take down Zipx towards the B-bomb site as Navi increase the amounts of map control that they have. Electronic now will have some fun as well. Edward catches the back of Glaive, and this round is over surely very soon.
Statistics. 2 USPs remain. Potato guns in a round such as this. Not much money in the bank here for Astralis. Cornered by the barrel, so he's not exposed to short. Now sometimes you might think no one's there and somebody is there. Smokes on the site. Magisk holding off angles as well. Glaive in a position you often see Zipx, and there we go, trying to ring the bell, but the AKs prevail again, at least for the entry. Bomb being planted, but still we've got Zipx by the barrels. He can't quite find the mark, and now we've got Navi moving into post-plant situation, but they're a man down, and that stays that way as the trades come in. That's a nice shot though from Flamey. 2 more to find. dupreeh by the sandbags, and Glaive still at the back of the site.
Very difficult. Nades coming in, trying to hold the line. Flamey, can he do it? One more, but not the final one.
Glaive. To be a war.
Yeah, not too much utility left here for Astralis, but it may not matter because indeed Navi looking to perhaps just go in right now. Oh dear, Zipx goes down straight away. Navi look to the flank, but dupreeh stands strong and he's going to keep himself alive. And it won't matter if Navi can take the bomb site. Flamey's still fighting for it, looking to see what he can do. The transfer not good enough. Now it comes down to Symple, the only player with any health left alive, and that's a great headshot from him. 45 seconds to play with. He has the bomb. This can still go so many ways. He can still go to A.
Oh, Zeus has got a free kill here. He's got a free kill unless the other CT goes back to the balcony, but he's got to be really careful about Glaive's position. He's got to take it close, and he's got to do it before they realize that nobody is on A. If that rotation comes back in, they could lose this opportunity. There's a flashbang, and that's quite telling. He's going for the spray, but Glaive's just hiding, looks up, and he's taken out. Device there with the AWP. He has an angle for the site. You can plant it by the pillar, however. So there is a chance for the bomb to go down. You see it get thrown over. He spots it. He knows a player is short. Oh, there it is. The timing brutal for Device, but he can go for the wallbang. Zywoo with 10 HP gets Spear out of the sight, and he may have no idea. He may think Zywoo is still there. Does he go for this? Look at the lack of money on Astralis. It was a close one, but it looks like NaVi have played a master stroke, and you can see Zywoo continuing to push. Device has got no idea. Zywoo will chase, and Simple will go for the flank, I'm sure. He's got to get there before Device makes his way towards long. Oh, and he's missed it! 10 HP versus an AWP. That's going to be something. Maybe he survives. Oh, there's a nice bait, but does Device go for the cross? He does. He's full health, and I think he's escaped. He must hold on to this AWP.
Oh my God.
And just as Monster has questions asked through it. And Flamey continues.
Big save coming in there from Flamey, and NaVi stand 5 strong as they push in, but Pex with that CZ of his pushes forwards, but it looks like the coordination coming in is fantastic from NaVi so far, and they will survive with most players on the way into the bomb site, but Device is quite the problem, isn't he? Doing some significant damage to the remainder of NaVi. Edwin and Electronic very weak, but how do you do this? 1v3 with an AWP. It's not an easy one.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why he's not running away, he's not necessarily going for it. He's hiding in plain sight. With the position he has, it's strong for 1 versus 1. If he takes a shot, he can fall back, take another one. He's got full health, so he should survive the bomb explosion. So important again that they hold on to this AWP, but will NaVi read that he's here? You can see that Zywoo is on the high ground. Doesn't have 10 HP this time, Zywoo. But Device, he knows that upstairs could be compromised. Looks like he's going to go to Graffiti instead, which means that he should probably hold on to his weapon. And that's Zywoo taken out. Still don't think they saw Electronic, however, but he is being checked for. Or is he? No, he's not. In the meantime, Edward's almost on the A side. He can make a play here as Electronic pushes in. Neither player has the bomb. They haven't seen the bomb yet, Astralis. Now they know Edward is on A. Matt is still on the B bomb site. Which way do they go? He's got an AK as well. This could be brutal.
Do they have any idea? Still the bomb will be planted there. Simple in the smoke. What can he do? Okay, the AK's being spotted now. Matt just falls back as his teammates push forwards. Simple, call off guard. That's the AWP down. And this is very problematic now. There is not a kit here for Astralis, so they have to go for the fast pushes. And the 1-for-1 is fantastic for Astralis. They have the AWP to hold on to this. Oh, and there's the pink. It's strong from Device as Astralis take a very unexpected round, and they pick up a second AWP for their troubles.
That was not the round they were supposed to win.
Forwards, the entry fragger there with that AK-47. Device with a lock on with that AWP, misses the flick, but Simple gets himself a headshot, and that's NaVi on the way in. 8 seconds to plant it. They have to plant the bomb. Can they find their way onto a plant? Flamey is going to be close, but no, and it's denied, and there's no chance here.
But not quite. 3 players starting towards B for NaVi. That's very telling, but again, we wonder about the time, and Magis manages to avoid the flashbang. It's a team flash! I know there was one for him as well. A meeting of the minds from NaVi and Astralis. And the CTs get off better for a time. But it is a 4-on-4 now. This will favor NaVi, especially with so much time on the clock. It's going to be harder for Astralis to go for that information, but they're not shy of a jump peek. They're just constantly showing presence to CTs towards short B. They're telling NaVi, we know where you are, and we are expectant. What are you going to do about that?
And they got some confidence, that's for sure. They can go and take some risks if they want to and try to surprise NaVi, because they've been pretty passive, generally speaking, around these positions. Edward is the weakest player. He's asking questions towards that A bomb site, trying to get some information for NaVi and burning that time, using that time to try to make the round more secure, as you mentioned, James. And that bomb is still moving towards that B bomb site as Device gets the pick towards A. And now Edward, my goodness, this could be a huge play. Will his timing be good though? Oh, catches a rotation. Oh, it takes a flash in the face. But now his teammates can go into that B bomb site, and it's clear, James. They have no idea, Astralis.
Yeah, Glaive is in short B though. He could be there sooner rather than later. That's a massive frag for Edward. He's only got 14 HP. Now what can Glaive do? Device is miles away from the site, having to rotate away from A, down the long position. And Glaive is very close to the smoke. Can he really afford to wait for Device? Glaive is the man with a kit in this situation. Wondering what else could be going on, but it seems that Astralis are thinking better of it, and they will hold on to these 2 weapons.
Well, they could be in some trouble because they are burning a lot of time here. They don't have much map control. They start to creep up along, and Glaive picks up the kill onto Zywoo. Astralis is surely starting to put the pieces of the picture together as to what NaVi are doing.
Have a look at Glaive though. He is rotating towards the person who's just picked up the bomb, but he might not be able to catch him in time. Of course, he doesn't know the bomb is there, and indeed, Navi now running down the long position. Edward avoiding flashbang, but there's time for the CTs to rotate now because they've been contained in that position. And dupree's still at the front of the site, which means that Device is baiting. Even if he goes down, there are huge problems for Navi, especially with this time on the clock.
Someone's got to come out clutch. I don't know who it's going to be. Flamey gets himself a fantastic shot. Not quite the second, but dupree's even better. Flamey locked down.
Flash behind Zipex so we can peek Monster. Although, well, I guess they know that there's no money for an AWP in this round. Otherwise, the player far back would be able to take a shot anyway. Would be blinded for the briefest of seconds. Hear the warning bell. The train is on the way. Jules looks for in that short position. Magic's good for one. But Flamey will enact revenge. The bomb has not been spotted for Astralis just yet, and dupree will stay close to Connector on the high ground. But again, there are 3 CTs here on B for Astralis.
Yeah, they have that information, but I mean, you can shoot your way out of the situation, and maybe that's not for NaVi, but for Zipex and dupree. The timely flank comes in. That's massive. That's the bomb on the ground as dupree stands tall. Energy London.
4 players for Astralis moving towards that B bomb site. I think there's a boost here for the CTs. Oh my days! A double dink straight in the face. He will need reconstructive surgery for that one, and the push continues for Astralis. Rush B, no grenades, no stop, leaving Zeus and Electronic. And now just the latter, wondering what on earth has happened. The players on B have been deleted. My
God, it's going to have to be the hardest way for NaVi, the hardest path. The path
starting your buy round with half the score of your opponent when they're playing for the major. Not getting any better, is it? Taken out of the sky is Edward.
Seems like nothing can quite go NaVi's way at the moment. But pistols in hands. They look to stand strong on the B-bomb side as Astralis start to weigh it up, start to coordinate things. But maybe a timely boost here.
Whoa.
Oh no, it's missed. But Electronic sent back into the water as Flamey is so incredibly blind, not much he can do. And everyone is falling around Electronic. He gets a quick headshot here. They line up, he gets another dink. Damage done by Electronic, picks up a Mac 10, through onto Zipex. Surely not. 2 more players to go here for Electronic as he gets a moment to breathe. Fires. Oh no, he runs.
NaVi players on a death march from the B bomb site. And the gods will show them mercy. Mercy of Zipex's AK-47, although Simple may have something to say about that. The pre-fire was inevitable. Edward will ring the bell, but we're looking at 12-6 Astralis. Ultimately, that is the situation.
Absolutely, but there is perhaps a silver lining to this round. You know, as we've seen, Edward's managed to find himself an AK-47. They can try to protect that position on the map, and there is little incentive for Astralis to really go and hunt down NaVi. So we may get a gentleman's agreement when that AK just survives for NaVi, and that's something at the very least, James. Something for NaVi to keep hold of.
If they get there. But psychological warfare says hunt, and Magic's boy is looking for these players. Electronic and Edward running past his position. You can see him directing his sound so he can figure out where they're going. And Glaive is here to welcome them. He can get some bonus money for some kills with this UMP. And of course, they will want to take the AK away. Edward in the playground, and there goes the AK. An upgrade for Glaive, and Zeus doesn't have much to smile about with 18 HP and a P250 and half the score of Astralis.
I guess I was wrong, James. No gentleman's agreement. No gentleman in the grand finals of a major, of course. Take away every edge.
No gentleman here, Dan. Just mans on road.
All the man of smoke. Preventing Simple from seeing anything is the window that Astralis start to rotate towards B. And again, NaVi none the wiser, but they do have 3 there to defend.
Very good timing from Edward, but dying surely wasn't part of the plan, and that may econ Astralis. Simple with a flank now. 1 player taken out before he can throw the grenades, but does he fight to the death here? Being a nuisance is Simple. They know they can't really press on with his presence there. Manages to get a flashbang. Still 2 people stuck in the short B position. Look at the time on the clock. 17 seconds, and will Simple pick the right timing. Magic's moonwalking, and that will be enough. But there are still 3 CTs on the site. 10 seconds for this bomb to go down. Astralis surely going to get wiped out. Hold on a second. 1-on-1.
Can show something special here. Give some breathing room, but there's a beautiful flashbang. Still gets it done. Does Edward falls down. More damage done. Is it enough though for Electronic to hold on?
43 seconds. The bomb needs to be collected It looks like Zypex is rotating to grab it, and Device is going to have a look and see what's going on towards A. So I don't think they're quite committed to B just yet, Astralis. Will this be a boost in the smoke? Oh, he's moved at the wrong time, and that has conceded one position of 3 players. Now Astralis know one person is short B. Maybe they're looking for information. Is there a reaction, though, from Astralis? Well, there's one. Simple taken out towards long A.
Does get a tag onto Device, though, and Electronic gets into a forward position. Finds Device. More players to go, though. The bomb quickly makes its way back towards B. Should have enough time here to get that plant down. 3.5 seconds is all you need. And, well, Zypex will have 3 seconds to spare. It ain't no thang for Astralis as they hold on to the 3 versus 2. And Navi have some big choices to make here. 2 guns to save, or 2 guns to lose. And it looks like they'll make the decision to just hold off here. And there's not really too much they can do. There's no kit anyway, so he needs to come online. And Dupree moves forwards. Oh, they spot him. Simple down to 18 points of health. A superior angle there for Dupree. Electronic snaps, but he will be the one that gets snapped up there as Zywoo is blind. So is Dupree, but he still makes it work somehow. NaVi in a man advantage. Very chaotic situation for both sides, as Astralis now have over a minute to play a 3 versus 4, but NaVi have no utility here.
They've got some flashbangs, however, but we'll see if how much they mean. Now Zypex is in the short B position, and he may have heard Edward moving towards Monster, so there may be a warning that someone is probably on Astralis' right-hand side, but what can you do with it? Device lining up, but that's a bomb loss. That means rotation time. Zywoo on the flank, Simple making his way in. No one's seen just yet. There's Device, there goes Device, and now it is Zypex versus 3. And he
may start to fly in to make his life impossible. Astralis cut off the front of the site, but won't manage to Simple. Picks one off on the extremity there towards the long position, trying to get some pot shots through the smoke. It's Zywoo to be blind and to be taken down. Simple has to hold here, but Electronic is reliable. Pushes forwards. They know he's there. In comes the incendiary as Edward starts to make his move. Oh, the double! Surely the double, but no! Denied by Glaive. And it's a 2v2 here for NaVi, and it gets worse there for Astralis. Flamey with an incredible shot.
Glaive now alone in the 1 versus 2, lining up a flashbang. Maybe he can peek just about with it. He's just missing the mark there. There's some fire coming back. Does he think the bombs are being defused? He has no
damage he needs to do, and here comes a quick push. Astralis to change the pace. Are NaVi ready? A shot to the chest to Magic. Another one from Flamey. He's going to go down, but he's done a good job. 3 versus 2, the CSGO run amok on the bomb site as Zywoo looking to close down the position. Zypex with a missed shot, still somehow alive, but oh my goodness, it's looking quite difficult now. Their presence, Simple at the forefront here. Can he catch someone rotating in? Yes, he can. And there's Simple.
That's an example of why that's such a strong position for a sniper. Can catch somebody coming out of the toilets, around the toilets, or in and out of connector. If you've got the skill, you can deliver. 5 versus 4. Zywoo will join the players in the B bomb site. They are expectant. All of Astralis outside now. Device, Magisk looking to line up grenades, it seems. Glaive close to short, carrying the bomb. 4 of the 5 players more or less here for NaVi, and here comes the Bedlam once again.
NaVi know that this is coming. It's just so telegraphed with that push from Electronic, but looks like Glaive will start to shoot his way out. Close range AWP, only good for 1 from Flamey as 15 seconds are left to plant the bomb. Zypex finds an incredible shot there through the smoke, and now things start to get very desperate for NaVi. Not like this. Electronic is going to have to fall back. And James, they knew everything. Electronic had that flank on the A-long position. They knew the B push was coming, and they still can't do anything against it.
Electronic, is he going to go for this? He's rotating all the way around. If he rotated towards short, it would be completely telegraphed. But I guess he's not. Look at the money for NaVi. This is such a bad situation. Astralis moving to match 2 championship points. And they have 1 rifle maybe going into the next round. Is there anyone that can stop Astralis? I think that's a question you have to start asking yourself. They're kind of trapped there. So it can be their friend, but also become their enemy. And Astralis seem very expectant. Oh, they're going to split connector from the top and the bottom at the same time. That is a really nice way to approach it. Here's a trade there though. Look at the flashbang just in case. Running out of bullets with a pre-fire. Look at how efficient this team are. They will give you no edge to capitalize on. Nothing to exploit. They are merciless.
And Astralis know as well that, okay, maybe they'll have to run the time down a lot, but if they can at least trade out, even if it's a 3 versus 4 in the favor of Navi, at least they create more space on the map, so they have more to work with. And there's 20 seconds here. Then maybe they're cutting this too fine. We have some grenades towards that A bomb site, but here comes the fast rotation. There's going to be very little time when they come into this B bomb site, but there's nobody there to stop the plant. Surely Edwards might make a quick run at this, but if he dies for nothing, it's a 2 versus 4, and he will die for nothing. Glaive makes sure of that.
Simple and flamey. That's all that's left between Astralis and the Major. Simple on the high ground with the CZ, and surely he's going to get taken out. Oh, there's a gift. He could pick up an AK. This might not be over yet. There's no kit there. They've got to go fast. Simple, the second one. They have to keep going. They've got to charge forward. He misses the jump. Flamey now with the 570. He's baiting. The player on short B is red. Touching the bomb. Are they going to peek? Holding it now. And there is it. It's just down to Flamey. It's not going to happen. Astralis have won the FACEIT London Major.
A stunning run from the Danes. The Astralis era is absolutely cemented. A team that is surely a cut above everybody else. Every single facet of their gameplay, from practice rooms to the grand...